Hi everyone, it's ASKA here. In today's video, I'll be showing you 6 different ways to move the magnet when using magnetic gel. Magnetic nails have such a cute, sparkly shine, but since many people struggle with how to move the magnet properly, they often don't turn out the way you imagined. So today, we're going to focus entirely on how to move the magnet, and I'll show you 6 ways to create different designs using magnetic gel. Once you get the hang of these basic magnet techniques, you'll be able to create all kinds of beautiful designs. So let's dive in together. There are many types of magnets used with magnetic gel polish. Square ones, round ones, and cylindrical ones. Depending on the shape, the way you position the magnet will differ. Today, we'll focus on the 2 most common types, the square magnet and the round magnet, and I'll show you how to use each one. Let's begin with the most basic technique, making the entire nail sparkle. When using a round magnet, tilt the surface upward and approach the nail slowly from a diagonal angle, starting from about half an inch away. As you bring it closer, you'll notice the magnetic particles start to shift. Once they move, immediately pull the magnet away. Only the area where the particles moved will shine brightly. In the same way, move the magnet around the entire nail. This gives the whole nail a beautiful shimmer. Next, when using a square magnet, hold it horizontally and slowly approach the nail from about half an inch away. Once the particles begin to react, stop and move the magnet slightly up and down to find the spot where the shine looks strongest. Once you find that point, stop and quickly pull the magnet away. Repeat the same movement from 4 directions, using the same side of the magnet. The best distance depends on the strength of your magnet and the viscosity of the gel, so test a few times to get a feel for it. When you're satisfied with the look, cure it under the light right away before the particles shift. Next is the most popular style, gathering the sparkles in the center to create a circular shape. You start by using the same full sparkle method from earlier. This step helps enhance the shine. Then, using a round magnet, angle it diagonally and gently press the magnetic particles toward the center of the nail. If you get too close, it can create a donut effect with a hollow center. So the key is not getting too close. And that's how you create a circular design with a round magnet. For the square magnet, begin by making the whole nail sparkle. Then, use the side of the magnet at a diagonal angle, about half an inch away from the nail. Move it slightly closer to shift the particles to the left. Repeat the same motion from the left, top, and bottom sides using the same face of the magnet. Once a square shape forms, use the corner of the magnet to gently push in the edges and round them out. That completes your circle design. Next is the diagonal line that makes your nails look longer. It's super easy to do with a square magnet. First, make the whole nail sparkle. Then, hold the magnet diagonally above the nail and slowly bring it closer. Once it's right above the surface, wait 2 to 3 seconds and then lift it straight up. Then, you'll get a clean, crisp diagonal line. For the round magnet, use the flat side and hold it about half an inch away, parallel to the nail. Start at the edge and slowly move it toward the center of the nail to form a diagonal line. Gently guide the particles like you're nudging them into place. After finishing one side, repeat the same on the opposite side. Now we've created the same diagonal line. This method gives you a soft, airy diagonal line with a round magnet. This wave design gives a softer impression than the diagonal line. With the round magnet, start from the diagonal line you just made. Then, press the magnet again in 2 spots to create curves. Push upward diagonally from the lower side. Then, downward diagonally from the opposite direction. That's all it takes to form a wave. For the square magnet, first make a diagonal line. Then, hold the magnet vertically and lift the side closest to you. Use the corner of the magnet to press where you want the curve to form. Do the same on the other side. And make final adjustments with the corner. Now your wave pattern is complete. Next is the gradient style that gradually shines toward the tip of the nail. With a round magnet, make the whole nail sparkle first. Then, using the flat side of the magnet from about half an inch away, push the particles from the base of the nail toward the tip, just like in the diagonal line method. Once the particles are gathered around the halfway point, continue moving the magnet toward the tip while slowly pulling it farther away. Then, approach from the tip side and angle the magnet diagonally to lift any sunken particles. This completes your gradient look. Using a square magnet, begin about half an inch from the base and angle it diagonally. Move the particles toward the center. Then, gradually pull the magnet away as you continue toward the tip. Finally, come in from the tip side and angle the magnet along the nail's curve to lift the sunken particles. Now your gradient is complete. For French tips, the round magnet is the easiest to use, so that's the one I recommend. First, make the entire nail sparkle. Then, move the magnet from the base toward the center. When you reach halfway, lift the magnet straight up. Next, move the remaining particles on both sides toward the tip. Once the particles have mostly gathered toward the tip, bring the magnet in from the tip side to intensify the shine. Here, angle the flat side of the magnet diagonally against the nail. Finally, apply the magnet at a 45-degree angle from above to define the French line. If the shine sinks, bring the magnet from the opposite side again to bring it back up. And that completes your French gradient. With a square magnet, hold it like this and move from the base toward the tip slowly. Once the magnet reaches the center of the nail, lift it up. Then, apply the magnet at a 45-degree angle from the tip side to lift any sunken particles. Repeat this a few times to create a more defined French line. Now you're done! Once you master these 6 magnet techniques, you'll be able to adapt them to all sorts of patterns and designs, so be sure to give them a try. Thank you for watching! If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button. And if you like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. See you soon! Bye!